Hey everybody, John here. My usual intro is, hi, I'm John the Other, obviously, but my name is John Hembling. I'm a Canadian citizen, and I could say I'm furious and ranting, but I'm disappointed and disgusted by my Prime Minister and by my fellow Canadians. Not all of you, but a great many. Yeah. So I'm going to say some stuff that's quite unkind, but it's truthful. I'm going to try to keep the hyperbole and the swearing and the cursing and the shouting out of this video, because what I have to say is actually serious, even though I'm steaming mad. Now, Trudeau, the boy king, has just delivered a throne speech, and it was a bunch of puffery. One thing he said stood out to me. Diversity, he said. Now, diversity, which is usually our strength, that's the usual obscene lie. Diversity, that thing which corrodes our society, which undermines trust. Well, this time Trudeau said, diversity is not just our strength, it's our competitive advantage. Trudeau, the Prime Minister who the most serious jobs he had before running the country into the ground was snowboard instructor and drama teacher, substitute drama teacher. That certainly qualifies you to run a country, doesn't it? Oh yeah, and he's done such a ducky job, hasn't he? Run the country, run the economy into the ground, run the debt through the ceiling. He's collapsed the resource economy. He's collapsed the energy sector. He's shut down the economy. And for some reason, I mean, it used to be that everybody loved him because he was pretty, and we were shallow idiots because we just voted for him because he's pretty and he's got a nice smile. And he looks good in a suit, and he's young and handsome. And he's got that famous name. Well, we don't really have that excuse anymore because his administration is a constant train of fuck-ups. He's got the highest number of ethics violations and corruption of any prime minister ever. Interfering in the Justice Ministry, SNC-Lavalin still gets federal contracts. The We Charity scandal, groping people, taking bribes from the Aga Khan. It goes on and on and on. Well, I guess that's not enough. International trade, travel, which is just an excuse for super expensive vacations and embarrassing us, playing Mr. Dress-Up in front of the rest of the world. Okay, and then we voted him in again because we're stupid, right? Well, I know why everybody likes him now, because now that he's shut down the economy, he's making sure everybody gets COVID relief payments. Well, that's bribery. So he's bribing you to like him. And who's going to actually pay for those bribes? Where does that money come from? The simple answer is it's the taxpayers' money. He's bribing you with your own money. But the more truthful answer, the longer term answer, is that he's actually paying you to like him, and he's paying it with your kids' future. Your children and your grandchildren are going to eat that gigantic sky-high debt that he's created. So they're going to be born into a country under that tremendous debt with its reduced credit rating, its higher interest rates, its hidden fees, excessive taxes, reduced business climate. So your children and grandchildren are going to live lives of poverty and constraint because they're going to have to live in a country servicing this gigantic debt, and that debt was bribery to you to like the shiny-faced, young, stupid, empty-headed, virtue-signaling Prime Minister. So yes, my fellow citizens in Canada, I am disappointed in you. I only hope that I live long enough to see your grandchildren grow up and look at you and recognize what you sold them for. Diversity is our strength. This from a guy who's never run a business. Diversity is our competitive advantage. The only thing he's ever run is a country, never a business, and he ran the country into the ground. My fellow Canadians, this is a very, very wonderful country we have, but we're not going to have it if you keep being venal, short-sighted, stupid, greedy, and selling your children for the present. Thanks very much for listening, and as always, have a lovely, lovely day.